The year is 2035. 10 years have passed since the last autumn leaf fell. Earth is locked in a relentless global winter. The seasons have vanished. Spring, summer and autumn are just stories now. Snow and ice blanket every continent, erasing the world's vibrant colors and silencing its ecosystems. The winter of 2025 never ended. Meteorologists became prophets of doom, governments powerless as the cold deepened. Humanity, for the first time, faced a force it could not control. People clung to hope, fortifying homes and waiting for a spring that never came. Unity soon fractured. The cold stole not just warmth, but hope itself. Cities became frozen tombs, skyscrapers shattered by ice, streets abandoned to the howling wind. The lights went out, power grids failed, and humanity became a prisoner in its own icy creations. The world outside turned hostile, a monochrome desert where survival was the only law. The planet had shrugged, and our world was brought to its knees. This is the story of how we endured. The first decade of the long winter was a desperate struggle. Governments collapsed, supply chains snapped, and people realized they were on their own. Survival became local and brutal. Communities turned inward, trust evaporated, and resources dwindled. Money lost all value. Bartering and skills became the new currency. People abandoned homes for underground refugees, subway tunnels, basements, anywhere insulated from the cold. Libraries burned for heat, their treasures sacrificed for survival. Amidst despair, ingenuity flickered. Geothermal energy, insulated micro-communities, and underground farms emerged. These were fragile sparks of resilience in the darkness. Only the most adaptable or ruthless survived the first decade. Humanity was being remade by the cold. As chaos faded, new societies emerged from the ice. Old nations vanished, replaced by isolated enclaves, each a unique experiment in survival. Some, like Iceland's geothermal communes, built regimented subterranean cities called wormholes. Others became nomadic ice walkers, following herds across the frozen plains, living by ancient skills and family bonds. Knowledge shifted from digital archives to oral tradition. Elders became living libraries. Practical skills, purifying water, mending generators, tracking animals, became essential. Generations grew up without sunlight, their bodies adapting to the darkness and cold. Ice-lung became common, but so did resilience. These children of the ice were tough, resourceful, and unburdened by nostalgia. Humanity was evolving, shaped by the endless winter. A new world and a new kind of human was taking shape. As humans struggled, nature transformed in brutal ways. The freeze triggered mass extinctions, forests died, reefs crumbled, and most animals vanished. Yet life clung on. Deep ocean vents became oases, and only the most extreme surface species survived. Evolution accelerated. Bioluminescent fungi lit the darkness. Predators developed glowing lures, and animals grew thicker fur. Hardy mosses and lichens endured, waiting for rare thaws to reproduce. The planet groaned under the weight of ice, triggering earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. These eruptions created rare pockets of warmth, contested hotspots for life. The Earth was not dead, just sleeping fitfully beneath the ice. Life, in strange new forms, persisted against all odds. The world was changed, but not defeated. The end came as suddenly as the beginning. After a century of cold, the sun returned, blinding, fierce, and terrifying to the children of the ice. Temperatures soared, and the great thaw began. Joy turned to fear as the ice melted with catastrophic speed. Rivers of meltwater carved new canyons, glaciers collapsed, triggering tsunamis and floods. Underground wormholes flooded, surface dwellers fled to higher ground. Continents rebounded, earthquakes and volcanoes reshaped the land. The sky filled with ash and steam. The world was caught between fire and water. The longed-for sun unleashed a new kind of chaos. The planet was violently reborn. Survival meant facing a world remade overnight. When the chaos settled, Earth was unrecognizable. Survivors emerged, few scattered and hardened by the long winter and great thaw. They saw the ruins of the old world not with nostalgia, but caution. The land was fertile, life returning fast, and the temptation to rebuild the past was strong. But the lesson of the 100-year winter was humility. Humanity is not the master of Earth, but its steward. Survival is a privilege, not a right. The future depended on choosing stewardship over dominion. As the sun warmed a new world, humanity faced a choice: repeat old mistakes or build something better. The story of our future would be written by those who remembered the cost of forgetting.